The two types of minds, and why one size of work doesn't fit all. You can be brilliant at a job and still feel like it's killing you. You can be praised, promoted, and well paid, and still feel like your mind is slowly suffocating inside a role that doesn't fit. Ask me how I know. I've worked across the federal government, education, research, and reform. I've coached hundreds of people, many of them high performing, mission driven, and exhausted. And over time, I began to notice a pattern: burnout, disengagement, even breakdown. They weren't always caused by toxic bosses or bad hours or low pay. Often they were caused by something deeper: cognitive misalignment, a mismatch between how a person's mind naturally works and what their role actually demands. So I created a framework to help people and organizations see it before it breaks them. I call it the two types framework. Most people tend to orient their minds in one of two ways: knowers or learners. Let me show you what I mean. Knowers are masters of clarity and precision. They thrive in structured environments where expectations are clear and answers are known. They like routines, procedures, defined outcomes. They're your compliance experts, your analysts, your surgeons, your accountants. Knowers ask, what's the right way to do this? What's the standard? What's already known? They bring mastery, stability, excellence. Learners, on the other hand, thrive in uncertainty. They run towards the mess, the change, the problem no one knows how to solve yet. They're your inventors, designers, strategists, systems thinkers. They connect dots across domains. They explore. They ask, what's possible? What haven't we tried yet? They bring innovation, synthesis, range. Both orientations are valid and both are needed. But here's the problem: we keep putting people in roles that don't match their minds, and then we wonder why they're anxious, shut down, or burnt out. Let me show you what misalignment looks like. When a knower is put in a fast changing, chaotic role, they freeze. They start second guessing. They feel unsafe. When a learner is trapped in a rigid, repetitive role, they get bored, disengage, or start sabotaging their own success. Even bridge thinkers, those rare people who can operate in both modes, often end up exhausted because they're always holding the glue. And the result? Brilliant people are quitting, burning out, or staying stuck in lives that quietly dim them. And organizations, they're wasting talent, wasting energy, making hiring decisions based on resume keywords instead of cognitive orientation. You've probably heard of the T shaped employee: a little breadth, one area of depth. But I don't think that goes far enough. Let me show you something else. Specialists are like the letter I, deep in one area. But polymathic learners, they're like the letter H, multiple areas of depth and a bridge between them. They don't just know, they connect, they create. And this kind of thinking, it's no longer a luxury, it's essential. We're entering an era shaped by artificial intelligence, by tools that can automate tasks, analyze patterns, and generate solutions faster than we ever imagined. So here's the question: who is best equipped to work with AI? Not those who only know one way to do one thing, but those who can learn, pivot, adapt, and connect. Polymathic learners are the new exponential workforce. Give one the right AI stack, and they can do the work of 50. Not through replacement, through leverage. AI needs minds that are curious, agile, and strategic, not rigid, not fearful, not stuck. And yet, we keep hiring for old world traits in a new world economy. And that's not just inefficient, it's unsustainable. So, how do we fix this? It starts with something radical: seeing people for how they actually think, not just what they studied, not just what they've done, but how they orient to knowledge itself. Are they knowers or are they learners or somewhere in between? Every role has a cognitive fingerprint and every person has a thinking style. When you align the two, you get performance, purpose, and energy. And when you misalign them, you get burnout and loss. The two types framework gives us language, the knower learner assessment gives us clarity, and awareness gives us a way forward. This isn't just about hiring, it's about healing. It's about giving people permission to stop contorting themselves to fit into jobs they were never designed for, and instead to design roles and lives that finally fit them. Because people don't fail, misalignment does. And the future belongs to those who know how they think and who build their lives, their work, and their leadership accordingly. Let's make work fit the mind. Let's make brilliance sustainable. And let's start here. Thank you.